Huddersfield Town find themselves a point outside of the playoff places after slipping out of the top six following their humbling at Charlton at the weekend. 1-0 down inside 30 seconds, and an afternoon that continued to get away from them as they were beaten by 4-0 to hand them their heaviest defeat of the season. Lincoln City stand in their way tonight, 12th in the table and looking to bounce back from Saturday's defeat at promotion chasing Wycombe Wanderers. As Huddersfield look to get themselves on the front foot. Here's Karoma. Twisting, turning and trying to find a bit of space here. He goes down inside the penalty area. And a look towards the referee, but he doesn't get the decision he was hoping for. The challenge came in from Tendai Darikwa. Looking to make things happen early here. Well, there is a hand on the shoulder of Karoma. Not a great deal in it. 20 minutes in, Lincoln yet to register a touch in the opposition area. Could that change now? Rowan sends in the free kick and Huddersfield managed to get it half away. Perhaps an opportunity to break here. Marshall putting plenty on his ball forward and the chase is on now. Rowan and Karoma battling, and it's Rowan who got the final touch. Plenty of height on the delivery. It's headed down by Jackson, fired over the top. In some way so by David Kasumu. Just floated it, almost guided towards that back post, and Kasumu never got himself over the ball here. And Huddersfield now can look to get bodies forward. Karoma into the Lincoln penalty area, going for goal. The shot blocked on its way. Just a few moments ago, Josh Karoma working his way in from that left-hand side, but as you can see, a host of Lincoln players in the way, one of which was Tom Hamer. It's such a busy night in both League One and League Two, and a big game taking place between Blackpool and Reading. No score in that game so far. Nakama sends in the cross. It wasn't the worst ball either. Nakama, of course, a player who's been having a real influence in Lincoln's games recently. 5 goals in his last 6 matches, and he was playing the role of creator here. Just made a bit of space so that he could send in that cross. Collins went down. So Rowan with this throw for Lincoln, looking to hurl it in. Didn't get a great deal of distance on it, and it was rather comfortably dealt with. Ball sent forwards. It's cleared away once again. Lincoln just building a period of pressure here. Rowan nudges it forward as Darikwa now finds himself in an advanced area. It comes off Turton, and Darikwa will just allow it to run behind for a Lincoln City corner. Corner comes into the front post, it's flicked on and into the nets. And with their first attempt at goal of the night, Lincoln City get themselves ahead. A set piece which pays off for Michael Scubala's team. And a big blow for Huddersfield on this night. They were looking to bounce back from the weekend. Adam Jackson with a touch to it. Well, there was plenty going on in and around Lee Nichols. In came the corner. Jackson helped it on. I think it came off his shoulder. And there was Reeco Hackett at the back post. Now Taylor. Heavy touch there, and Rowan was able to stand in the way, but Taylor back on the ball here. Marshall waiting in the middle. Wiles is inside the penalty area as well, as too is Josh Karoma. Kasumu. Swept out to Karoma. Faced up by Darikwa. He's going to go for goal here. Well, you could read his intention. Just looking to arc that ball in the top far corner. Just put a bit too much on it, and he's frustrated with himself. Josh Karoma is a good striker of the ball, and he worked that half a yard on the edge of the area. Karoma looking to get the better of Jackson. He's won a free kick, and it's a free kick in a really dangerous position here. Three in the Lincoln wall as Josh Karoma takes authority in the situation. Up steps Karoma, and he puts too much on it, sails over the top. Really presentable opportunity, and no surprise to see that Josh Karoma isn't happy with himself there. Kusumu under pressure from both sides, and game allowed to go on. It's a good advantage by Ruben Ricardo. Draper works it to Makama. The angle is wide, but he's going to go for goal. Pushed away by Nichols, cleared away by Sorensen. Lincoln looking to build again. And he put plenty behind that. Good Makama, and Nichols managed to meet it, but he was grateful that Sorensen was there to sweep things up for him. Venomous hit. Makama, Lincoln's leading scorer this season in all competitions with 11 goals. Worthington scratching his head. Just hasn't been good enough from his team here tonight. Now Ben Wiles gets his head up, looks into the box, sends in the cross to Reeco, heads it behind, and Huddersfield have a corner. Lee Nichols is on his way. If they could earn a point, it might prove to be a very valuable one here. Corner fizzed in with real intent. Plenty of pace on it, punched away by Wickens. Chariwa guides it towards the back post. Lincoln get it away, but only as far as the edge of the area. Wiles slips his ball into the box, headed away. Now it's back with Nichols. Look how far forward he still is here. Into the final minute we now find ourselves. Reeco gets something on it, but Huddersfield still threatening here. Chariwa. His cross deflected. It'll be tricky to get away, but it's thumped out of play. Crowd pleading for the full-time whistle. Not the best of balls forward by Nichols, and there is the full-time whistle. Lincoln see it through. A hard-fought victory here to end Huddersfield's playoff hopes. It wasn't a classic, but it brings 3 points to Michael Skabala's team. The only goal of the night came 10 minutes before half-time, touched in on the goal line by Reeco Hackett. Lincoln victorious. The full-time score here at the LNER Stadium. It finishes Lincoln City 1, Huddersfield Town 0.